Chief Minister Nongthongban Biren says forest guards are all armed up to protect reserved protected forests of Manipur. Health Director Dr. K. Raju notifies COVID screening of all persons entering Manipur in the wake of rising cases of COVID-19 confirmed cases in Manipur. Manipur adds 22 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 295 samples tested in the past 24 hours. No fatality. COVID positivity rate stands at 7.5%. And Omicron sub-variant BA.2.75 found in India. Country adds 18,930 new COVID-19 cases. COVID case load rises above 1,19,000. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm Premi Thangjam, bringing you the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthongban Biren said Manipur government has trained forest guards and issued them guns to protect reserved and protected forests of Manipur. He was speaking today on the occasion of a tree plantation drive at Nongmai Jing Hill Range in Imphal East District as a part of Van Mahotsav. Forest Minister Thongam Viswajit and relevant officials took part in a drive organized by Forest Department. The Chief Minister appealed to stop encroaching reserved and protected forests of Manipur in the hills declared between 1927 and 1960 under the Indian Forest Act. And Biren clarified that the move is not targeted to any community but necessitated in the wake of rising global warming. The Chief Minister also launched a book named The Mother of Dark Chamber, a hornbill couple that nest inside the tree's cavity. Written by K.H. Samungao on the occasion.
Ira forest ya khoina section hogdaba mikup amada si loina yanthal laga tharomaga thanamishine ana ina mayamda appeal tawning basi na khoina khoigi ekhoi legally yare na piwa mafam du da leibiyo madudagi hentu oga tawbira kana deforestation tawba nataba thabak tawbagi jungle kokko khoto ko si tawbigano haben ji global warming kari khoina thengnari ba awaba ising leitabagi awaba adu nature ji phajna preserve tawba ja khoi tangai phadina khoi government gi hujigi pandam jaga reserve forest level protect forest level matamda with arms akhoi forest guardsing loina khoi thammagani ana moido power pigani any violation of act madudai moi ain gi matungina thabak tongnabagi chapchaba.
73rd Van Mahotsav Festivals of Forest was also observed today in Bishnupur district. Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti led in planting several saplings from MLA office in Moirang Pilemle Kaitil, Moirang Mamang Jingjao. Personnel of Moirang Police, Fire Service, officials of Forest Department and Moirang Municipal Council, leaders and members of civil society organizations in Moirang, local clubs and residents took part in the program.
Amna sangba singna telo ro phomje ngasidi amna pukok tala singnya gi wakhalo se kausila kusdegi ekoi eligi te tampak te thawada tala sing na su u thawada ekoi ahalo te bawang singjau degi hore si aidula moirang gi leiba praja pun hongna thawda kana ngasi u thawai thawsi sathajabadi ekoi ngasi tholai bise u thawani ekoi ngasi tholai bise dak phana numi ha wakanje isada sapyuna leiraga ekoi thawse sanction lagadi chief minister namangje ru mangla waron track the green Manipur mo henbase so idu gi mapung phawang ngani hawduni aina Manipur gi prajamyam tawjiri ba appeals.
Chief Minister Nongthongban Biren chaired a meeting with Committee for Declaration of Manipuri Language as one of the classical languages of India at CM Secretariat in Imphal today. Rajya Sabha MP Intitula King Laisem Basana Chauba, Minister Govindas Konthaujam, Minister Thongmaucham Basantakumar and officials of Art and Culture Department attended the meet. It may be mentioned that Rajya Sabha MP Laisem Basana Chauba had earlier said that failure of the Manipur government to take necessary steps hindered the recognition process. Myanmar authority is yet to release the bodies of the two Tamils who were killed in Myanmar's Tammu on July 5th. It may be recalled that two Tamils residing in Moreh town, P. Mohan and Murugan Ayanar, were gunned down by unknown miscreants while they were in Tammu. Locals appealed to Chief Minister Longthong Bampirin and the Indian government to pressure the Myanmar authority to hand over the bodies of the deceased persons. Owing to unrest in the border town in the aftermath of their killings, Tengnoupal District Magistrate imposed CRPC 144 in Moreh town since yesterday. Moreh Police, under the supervision of Manipur Police DIG Range 2 Ningxing Warngam and Tengnoupal SP Golyang Mang, has employed additional police personnel to maintain law and order in Moreh. Personnel of 5th Assam Rifles are assisting in the security maintenance. Locals and various civil bodies of Moreh are disappointed over the failure of the Myanmar authorities to hand over the bodies of the two auto rickshaw drivers even after 3 days of the brutal daylight murder. Deceased 27-year-old P. Mohan from Chennai, Tiruvasapur, was staying in a rental home at Moreh Ward number 2, Gamnom Vang. He got married last month, while deceased 28-year-old Murugan Ayanar, who was also staying in the rental home at Moreh Ward number 4, Phaicham Vang, was the only child of his parents. He is survived by his wife and a minor daughter. BJP Kishan Morcha Manipur Pradesh President Chongtham Ibohal says they will pressure the relevant minister to provide adequate fertilizer to the farmers of the state. The same was expressed during a meeting of the Morcha members at the Kuki Inn in Babupura today. Ibohal appealed to people of the state to fully support their movement to ensure fertilizers to every genuine farmers of the state. He also appealed to farmers to acknowledge that indiscriminate uses of urea is harmful to humans and environment. Ibohal called upon to opt for organic fertilizer instead of chemical ones. Undertakings of the Morchas in July of 2021 were highlighted during the meeting.
Farmers Surakanda, a quiggy lady, brigade officer, look at one section the lady, a quiggy simmissing, lady missing, say, Farman, Putokagadi, a quay Madugi, Chijaki, Pantambu, Udrivinina, I don't Mapang Matongi Matungina, I quit a lady, but the car labor Punimato, cars, Katana, Quipina Bohonas again, Lonana, last quick Sanmosagi, my Hijasi, Julia fertilizers in Maram Sadana, Labukta Yam, Kaina. Session Basu, Madusu, Darkagi, Matungina, Sabiu, Madam Disida, Lebak Lehauda, Dumba problem, Yam Levanina, I quiggy Sondasu, I quina Julia, Kartagi, not the Vida, I quiggy Sonda organic Nakarina, Siamba Yabra, Bami, Composki, Karikitova, the Mahuts in Bayabazu, I quiggy Ladyba, Manipuri, Lady Lebak Lehouse, Yam Lafaba, Oiva Ponina, I quit Adondasu, me and Crust and Mina Vigitarka, lay have.
Meanwhile, Kakching Block Congress Committee says it will support a 24-hour general strike called by Bharat Kishan Sangha Manipur Prant starting July 8 midnight failure to provide urea to farmers on time. Manipur Laumilub also decries failure to provide sufficient fertilizers to local farmers during paddy cultivation season. A team of Lilong Police Station and Assam Rifles Eco Company Lilong Post has arrested 3 persons with 40,000 World is Yours WY tablets. Arrested person are 36-year-old PH Rajak, son of Mohammad Salahuddin from Lilong Haure Biturel Hanbi near Kalei Khong Bridge. His 33-year-old wife Ngai Kim Baiti alias Rajia and 35-year-old Muhammad Azad Khan, son of Muhammad Liaquat from Lilong Turel Hanbi. Lilong police team including women personnel led by OCTH Pulchand along with personnel of 16th Assam Rifles Eco Company Lilong Post carried out frisking operation of vehicles plying along Moreh to Lilong Road around 5 p.m. yesterday. They stopped one Moreh Imphal passenger bus and upon checking arrested a couple in possession of the 40,000 WY tablets. The team later nabbed Muhammad Azad Khan acting on his confession of the accused Rachia. Lilong Police Station has registered a case against him. Kasturi Thong Makha Lambi Naga Turil Mamang Street Vendor Association Secretary B. Memcha refutes all allegations charged by T.H. Sobita. Speaking to media today, Memcha claimed that after the death of former Association Secretary in Ibeyaima in April this year, she was appointed as Association Secretary alongside L. Pramo and M. Pramo as Association President and Treasurer. She clarified that she had never collected any money from women vendors on the pretext of making identity card nor for other reasons as claimed by T.H. Sobita. Speaking to media, Association member Angom Ibemcha demanded Sobita to clarify within 5 days.
Aina secretary oiraga I card amam koi association yoina semjabani aigi khuchina ju sembanate mayam chigi tanaraba matungda semgi ba ka ne haba ka chigi maramda koina moidagi paisa puro hagi basu leite mangondagi lupa mai koi chagi ba kana gumam de chagi basu leite manau nu pisina uji mache je sigrama matungda moigi dosa mayam je kokna nabagi damakta mayang awana pudana leiba memcha aingon sida loina mana ulta kesa tawraga aina paisa se lakhole mingondagi lising manga laure tara laure ulta kesa tawre lawbadi memcha ngasi bawda kana gumam de lupa ma laudri
Sobita haiba nupi se ngarang si masina hayeng ai daita tawge ai di karing khangdre moina tawra tawbani haiba mido ai san hayeng sengtokjage hare ngasi se mana hairam bai matuina khoi je hauji phaw ngai jari ni ko thiba ya ba khoi isi mem sane ibisa khoi se sai ron toro okto toro khoi thibani ma lot kre phangdre khoi na haijaning ngabadi Sobita se mana sengtok tabadi yaroi masana soi ai ba piri nui mangani mong se mana sengtok piaktra ba adoi tarik mem sagi makha da lairi ba member mayam sina ne ko magi mathak action torko matam dane ma masana daita logjagadabani.
In view of the rising number of COVID-19 cases in Manipur in the last few days, Director of Health Services Manipur Dr. K. Raju has issued a notice instructing Chief Medical Officers of Churchandpur, Technopal, Kamjong, Senapati, Ziribam and Imphal West District to start COVID-19 screening of all people entering Manipur at their respective entry points irrespective of place of origin. Notification from the Health Director also informs all Army or CAPF units to arrange for COVID-19 testing of their personnel who are entering the state. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, Manipur added 22 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 295 samples tested in the past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 7.35%. Coronavirus has infected 1,37,367 people and claimed 2,120 lives in the state so far. There is no dead case in the past 24 hours. Active and recovered cases have not been updated till the time of filing this report. Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan appeals to donate blood and save human lives. He was speaking at the second mega voluntary blood donation camp held at Manipur Rifles Halt in Imphal today. Dr. Ranjan encouraged people to donate blood at least once in a year. He also expressed concerns over the increasing number of COVID-19 confirmed cases in Manipur since the last few days. The health minister urged the public to follow COVID-appropriate behaviors. DGP, IGP and DIG of Manipur Police Department and many police officers participated in the blood camp. Around 100 people donated blood.
Blood donation in fact, Canada already had the water was in. I am the awareness of people blood donation camp, donation to the Canada. Canada one of the finally Canada when the best of Canada is hard. Lay down three sort of lay down the screening modality Canada very the
And on that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Welcome to Heritage Convent Higher Secondary Section. Affiliated to COSIM, Heritage is entrusted with competent and dynamic teachers, maximum choice of elective subjects, prestigious scholarship. We provide the best infrastructure, digital board in every classroom, well-equipped lab, Heritage customized tablet, PowerPoint-assisted lectures, regular snap tests, special doubt-clearing sessions, e-resources through school apps, science demonstrations, debate, quiz, music, dance, and many more. So, come and be a part of Heritage. For more information, log on to www.heritageconvent.com.
Kanganjaba, Panthavi Housing Finance Company Limited amasung sister company singi maikai digi kangalakli madidi company sing asidigi loan lokraga defaulter oina lairiba loani members singna lakli July gi tang taraga manga Englishing aniga kunithoi faubgi manungda isa gi loan due sing adu singdok pigadabani hayeng mag head office amasung brand office singda lakpiraga due amount sing adu singdok piu thausa bidrabadi isa gi property sing Sarfasi Act 2002 gi makhada auction thokcharagani hana auction tauba yaukrabani khanghanjariba Panthavi Housing Finance Company Limited amasung sister company sing uripok toramam lekai Imphal
HK Jewels Private Limited, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Chahitara Tarit Hena Miyamgi Sevada Licheraklaba 100% International Gemological Institute na certified Tauraba Kisna Diamond Jewelry. India Kaktadanatana country Marifu Mangada Kisna Diamond Jewelry gi Ningtiraba jewelry items sing Mayamna Pamna Seasonary. Adomsu Amutang Nenshin Directuna Adomgi Apamba Diamond Jewelry can be you. Outlet address VCH Ventures, Uripok, HDFC Bank Building, 2nd floor.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jari, Haidiba sida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Primetime English News. WHO said that the BA.2.75 COVID subvariant reported from India and about 10 other countries seems to have a few mutations on the receptor binding domain of the spike protein. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Adhanom said the new sublineage BA.2.75 of the Omicron variant of coronavirus, which has been detected in India and some other countries, are being closely tracked by WHO. The WHO said that new COVID cases reported across the world has seen a spike over the past 2 weeks. And India added 18,930 new COVID-19 cases, 14,650 recoveries and 35 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active caseload stands at 1,19,457. Total recoveries are 4,29,21,977. Recovery rate stands at 98.52%. Death toll reaches 5,25,305. Over 198 crore 33 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 55 crore 77 lakh 97,000 people. It has claimed above 63 lakh 67,000 people and recoveries are above 53 crore 16 lakh 56,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 33 lakh 76,000 in the world. Chairperson of Manipur State Commission for Women, MSCW, Tumlip Thiningpam Bongsang, said women should feel proud of having monthly menstrual cycle. She was speaking on the occasion of one-day awareness on menstrual hygiene at Manipur Educational Mission MEM Higher Secondary School, Ghari, Imphal. MSCW organized a program under the aegis of National Commission for Women. Tumlip Thiningpam Bongsang maintained that lack of hygiene during monthly period is one of the factors leading to cancer and other diseases among women. She encouraged every woman to seek medical attention if unwell. Taking part in the event, MSCW member Laurembam Dayabati said MSCW has been conducting menstrual health awareness in the state since World Menstrual Day on May 28. She underlined on concerted efforts to enlighten adolescent girls and women on the importance of maintaining menstrual hygiene.
Menstrual haibadi nupigi oiba period ase phangba sisi kuina social tabu oina khanba social stigma oina khanba ase aware means aware pire hairaga ase social stigma nate one of the blessing nupi amagi blessing ama nupi amagi nupi oibagi amagi adugumba stage amani haibasi adudu Manipur pumbada kuina adu sandokpa adugi awareness akoi pangthok sabani.
DC Thoubal A. Shubhas launched intensified diarrhea control fortnight in Thoubal district today. District Health Society Thoubal organized the event consisting of sets of activities to be implemented in an intensified manner for prevention and control of death due to dehydration from diarrhea. This year's theme is Zero Child Death Due to Diarrhea. Speaking on the occasion, DC Subhas urged all healthcare workers to share knowledge to the parents or guardians about homemade oral rehydration solution, as diarrhea is a common illness which affects people of all age group. CMO Dr. Wainokul, MES ZDO Thoubal A. Anil Kumar, MS District Hospital Thoubal Dr. CH Memcha and ICDS DPO TH Suranjoy attended the event. Training cum production project of Khamba Thoibi kick-started at Iboyai Masumang Lila Sanglen in Palace Compound today. Nupi Chaukat Thauranglop organized the event under the aegis of Department of Art and Culture, Government of Manipur. Taking part in the event, Deputy Director of Art and Culture Department G. Dharmadas expressed desire for the relevant authorities to come up with a project which is worth to grant sanctioned by Art and Culture Department. He also stressed on preserving the different forms of art for the future generation. Padma Shri Warepanaba and National Sangeet Natak Academy awardee Saukrakpam Hemant attended the event. Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization MMWO greets people of Manipur on the occasion of Idul Adha on July 10th. MMWO wishes love, brotherhood and peace among communities in the state. The organization also appeals to people to refrain from selling and using of drugs on the pretext of the festival. MMWO warns of taking legal action against those who are found dealing and consuming drugs. Kanglai People Against Narcotics and Psychotic Substances, Kanglai Panas, also sends Rathayatra Kanglen and Idul Adha greetings. Korkom, a conglomerate of prescribed outfits, press note greets people of Manipur on the occasion of the 11th Raising Day of Korkom, which falls on July 8. The press note pays tributes to all the disease members, revolutionary groups of Wizin region, and stresses on need to curb drugs menace by all communities and unitedly strive towards progress with nationalism at the forefront. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has agreed to resign, ending an unprecedented political crisis over his future. After more than 50 government ministers or aides of British Prime Minister Boris Johnson resigned on Thursday, he reportedly agreed to step down. According to British media, Boris Johnson had rebuffed calls by his cabinet, including recently appointed Chancellor Nadeem Zawahi, asked him to resign in the wake of ethics scandals. Earlier, Johnson rebuffed calls for him to step down, arguing that he had a permission from the voters to remain in office. However, by Thursday morning, he was compelled to acknowledge the truth of his predicament. This summer will see a conservative leadership race, and a new prime minister will be in office by the time of the party conference in October. And in sports news, PTRC Patsoi Part 4 defeated Krau Kamnam Kaithil in the 25th league match of the 6th W Prilhada and W Ramanan Elite Cricket Tournament played today. Manipur Cricket Association organized a tournament sponsored by W Bhaktaraj at Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium, Luang Sangbon. In today's 25th league match, Krau Kamnang Kaithil won the toss and chose batting first, scoring 63 runs in 28 overs with all 10 wickets down. In reply, PTRC Patsoi secured 67 runs in 14 overs and 3 balls in just 3 wickets down, winning the match by 7 wickets. Champ Kangempali's all-rounder Nitesh Sedai has adjudged player of the match. Krao Khamnang Kaithel will face tomorrow. PTRC Patsoi Patfo's bowler Bisorjit Kaunthokjong was adjudged player of the match. Al Amin Lilong will meet Cyclone Thammayban in the 26th league match tomorrow. Before we end, let's take a look at headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthong Biren says forest guards are all armed up to protect reserved or protected forest of Manipur. Health Director Dr. K. Rajo notifies COVID screening of all persons entering Manipur in the wake of the rising cases of COVID-19 confirmed cases in Manipur. Manipur adds 22 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 295 samples tested in the past 24 hours. No fatality. COVID positivity rate stands at 7.5%. And Omicron sub-variant BA2.75 found in India. Country aids 18,930 new COVID-19 cases. COVID caseload rises above 1,19,000. And that's all we have in this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night, stay indoors and stay safe.
How did we make sure that the Altros TCA is the gold standard of automatics? World-class automatic transmission, perfected on a test track called India. Altros TCA.
Sengdok Chaba. I Thaugam Suresh Singh.